What it do? What it do? It's your boy DJ Nova Fresh, and this is Culture Uncut podcast in the building. And I'm kicking it with the man that's on the run that broke out with the New Orleans boys, the one, the only Trey.
Oh, there. You know what time it is. Your boy Trey Pound the Moisturizer. About to kick it up. Know what I'm saying? Kick it up a notch. You looking somber, boy. You looking somber. You ain't ready for this heat.
Did you break out with them boys, Trey? Did you break them out? I heard you was on the run with them.
Oh, with Noriega? Yeah, back in the days, I was on the run with Noriega. You know what I'm saying? Shipping them things across the border. You know what I'm saying?
They say, man, they say you broke them boys out, man. You turned the toilet off and let them get out the building.
I don't even know what you're talking about, but I'm here to rescue you, man. I heard about you.
What you heard?
Heard they had you on, you had to testify. Ain't you freezing meat?
Hell nah. That's all on you. That's all on you. You the freezer meat.
Ain't you freezing meat? Boy, they done told me, boy. I was like, damn, my dog did play some ball. He was a hooper. All the characteristics starting to line up, man. You was out there in L.A.
Nah, they said that was you, man. They said that was you, freezer, aka freezer meat, bro. This whole case been wild, man. And we got a special guest tomorrow that's gonna break it down for us, bro. Prosecutor. I don't know how to say that word. She gonna break it down for us though.
A prostitute.
Hell,
what?
Hell no, I ain't said nothing about. Boy,
Who
what did you
breaking it
on
down
today?
for you, man?
What did you on today, Trey?
It's been a long time. I know how y'all do it over overseas, but
That's you.
don't be bringing them type of guests on the show to break down Diddy case. Now we know he got a whole laundry list of sex workers.
Boy, you're a fool. Nah, but he'll give us some great insight and input on the case and the happenings with the case, and give us some good legal expertise about the case. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot. It's a lot to unpack. In that case, there's a lot to be unpacking. Pause. That case is all over the place, bro. The case is all, and it ain't even, it's just now getting started. Like, we ain't even gotten to the real, like, why we here. We just heard about Cassie and the Diddy parties, the freak offs. Like,
man,
what's your take on these freak offs, bro? You said that you would attend a freak off. You did say that.
Yeah, I ain't never said that. I know you've been out to Miami a few times.
You
And
did.
you're trying to get Chris to figure out how to get you, you know what I'm saying, the right verbiage in case you get implicated in this. But
you said that you would attend the Diddy party and you would go to the freak offs.
No, boy.
We can run the tapes back.
Yeah,
We can run the tapes back, bro. You don't remember that?
It must have been.
You said, man, hey, man, I'll go to a Diddy party.
Nah, I ain't never said that. You can run whatever tape you want to run back. Boy, you never heard me say nothing like that. Man, you can't even fix your face to say that. That's why you laughing, because you know that ain't nothing a real one like me will say. I need to go to a Diddy party.
Oh, now say so for a Diddy freak.
Nah, man, they got Diddy out there rubbing doggone man cream on his face.
Man, that boy say, bring it to me. That boy say, bring it to me after you done, and I'm going to show you what to do with this milk of magnesia.
It's a lot of wild stuff. I ain't even like, I got so much real stuff going on in my life. I ain't really got time to like.
They ain't start naming names yet. I'm ready for them to start naming like actual. I know, but I'm saying like to give the
Chris Brown, Usher, Neo.
They said them attended was in Cassie.
Michael B. Jordan, Yeezy. Boy, they got some names up in that joint, boy.
Did they drop names? I'm saying, did Cassie drop names? Cassie ain't dropping no names, right?
These are all the celebrities that were mentioned, man.
Mentioned, or did they talk about them in court? Had they talked about them in court in particular? I know they talked about Kid Cudi and Freezer Meat Arthur, and they said NFL player. Huh?
How's the book?
What book? Man, I ain't read no book called Freezer Meat, bruh.
It's a lot of devilish stuff that's going on, dog.
Yeah.
And it's scary.
But right now, from what I like, hopefully the guest tomorrow can like close the loop, because right now, me looking at it, I'm like, bro, this is just the domestic violence. You know what I'm saying? Like, they got him beating on Cassie, you know, allegedly beating on Cassie.
No, it's what I know. The freakiness is not illegal, but all the racketeering, I think that's what they're gonna jam him up with.
With the buying the prostitutes off Craigslist. But did they show receipts of him buying it? She said that they got people, and it's $2,000. Do they got the ledgers that show that, hey, here's the money, here's where the transaction happened? Because I could say you gave me $2,000.
Man, they had old girl mama on the doggone stand talking about something. Yeah, he sent me a $20,000 invoice saying I need to pay him $20,000 or something gonna happen to my daughter now.
No,
That-
she said the sex tapes. They're
Oh,
gonna
yeah,
release
they
the
gonna
sex
drop- they
tapes,
gonna drop the
but she got the 20,000 back. See, so it's kind of like null and void.
They ain't cross-examine her though. I think she got some juice on them, boy. Yeah, boy, that's crazy. That's crazy.
Everybody calling him strong. I'm calling him a simp.
Mm-hmm.
They ain't no. I don't care what came before me. It's just some egregious stuff that I can't be a part of, bro. I can't do it, bro. I gotta walk out the building. I gotta leave. I can't be in this life no more. Yeah, I think most definitely.
Golly, boy, that's cold blooded.
Bro, I ain't a strong man. I ain't a strong man. I'm not strong enough to stand beside you when they read that out and say, man, they urinated in your mouth. You had sores. You would go for 4 days at the freak off. I can't even look at you the same, bro.
Oh yeah. He the modern age bodyguard. You ever seen the Whitney Houston movie Bodyguard? He just did it a different type of way.
It's just
he saved her life, man. He's a hero.
He put a cape on, and he gonna go storming out the courtroom. Just storm out her life. That's what you need to be. And here's the thing, though. Here's where the line gotta be, bro. She was on the phone. You FaceTimed her, and she was at the freak off.
Yeah, he kind of knew because he was trying to get her out of the situation. He was trying to rescue
No, they was engaged though. They was either engaged or married, and this dude hit her up in the middle of the freak off.
Yeah, you know, them white boys don't care about nothing.
I have to get out of that relationship, bro. It like there ain't enough amount of therapy that can.
So if you didn't know, but you'd be cool with it.
Yeah, it would. Anybody would be cool with what they don't know. You don't know it. You don't know it. I don't know it. So why wouldn't I be cool with what I don't? You know what I'm saying? I can't be mad at what I don't know.
I think she had to prep him on what she was gonna have to like.
That's what the 30 million came into, bro. I think he probably had to sign an agreement after they got the 30 million that he wouldn't leave once all this came out, or he wasn't gonna get no money from the 30 million. That's the only way you stay around for something like that, bro. That's some egregious stuff, bro. How would you look at your significant other? Like, okay, the abuse, like, yeah, I can overcome the abuse. You know what I'm saying?
But all of it's abuse, ain't it?
At some point, it stopped being abuse. At some point, it stopped. She stopped being the victim. In my opinion,
what
that don't matter to nobody. My opinion, she stopped being a victim at a point. Like he put his hands on her. Yes. Did he sexually manipulate her? I don't know because
he had to be a pretty dangerous man, bro. Because you got a lot of people around him. Nobody's saying nothing.
Everybody just watched the beat, but then they in court. Testifying. Yeah, I watched them beat. Like, y'all that scared, bro?
Yeah, man, that boy dangerous man. He done killed him. They say that boy. You go down the loophole.
You got it good. Look, they didn't stop making guns when they made his. All the people that he go get him in the room. Like, all right, Diddy, yeah, you just beat her. Oh no, I wouldn't do nothing to you. And pull a gun out. Pow, Diddy dead. Now what?
And then you dead.
Who gonna kill him?
He never by himself.
But okay, well, Diddy dead then. They ain't getting paid no more.
And then you dead.
The boogeyman gone.
Both of y'all gone. Through the windshield of my Rolls Royce.
That's how I would look up Oswald.
Yeah. Yeah, Malik gone.
I can't do it, Malik. You better than me, bro. They start reading off them, man, when they start reading off that, and then when they hit you with did he call you while you was at the freak off? Yes. I had to put the Bible all down and go answer the phone. The phone was sliding out my hand. Where you at, baby? Where you at? Oh, I'm busy. I gotta call you back.
I mean, he already deep in the woods and in trenches now. He might well go ahead and just bunker down, see it through.
Man, you can't sleep at night, boy. This worse than the equivalent of going through your girl phone.
That type of abuse, though, I'm pretty sure he done went a lot of sleepless nights, though. You know what I'm saying? She was like a beat dog when she they escaped by the doggone,
Did she really escape? Because from the looks of it, she was actively dating people and hitting Diddy up to go to the freak offs on the cool.
She didn't have free range to date like she wanted to. That's why Kid Cudi car got blown up.
What you mean she have? What does that mean?
Why did he blow up her car then?
Like, I'm listening to the text.
Why did he blow up Kid Cudi car?
We don't even know if he blowed it up because Kid Cudi just said Cassie played both of us. Half 15 mil. You'll be like, hey man, Yeah, you crying in the Rolls Royce instead of the Toyota.
Yeah, I know Nova, you don't did it for free. You'll do some stuff like, you'll simp out for that 30 mil.
Mm-mm.
You'll simp out for 30 mil. Yeah, you will. Well, don't act like you won't now.
I wouldn't sip off for no 30 million.
Yeah, you
But my thing is, Kid Cudi just said that Cassie played both of us.
I gotta see him take the stands and say that because I ain't
He
gonna believe
did.
it.
He took the stand and said it. The lawyer asked, man, I had to pull it up, bro.
But what did he mean by?
She played both, meaning she pit both of them against each other.
Yeah,
One was telling one, feeding one information about the other.
you have to.
How else did he get all this information about Cudi?
You
And then how
gotta do.
Cudi know what's going on? She dipping in back, going back and forth between Cudi and Diddy. She with Cudi, but at the freak offs.
Nah, man.
She come back to Cudi like, I'm sore. I don't feel like.
Like, what you mean you sore? But I love you.
Just imagine her feet. She at the freak offs. Then she go home to her husband and kiss him in the mouth. And she just got. You can't wash all that pee off you, bro.
They weren't married at that time, though.
But they engaged, whatever. Don't matter. He's still with her, and she went to the she was used as a urinal.
Mm-hmm. She ain't had no choice.
She ain't had no choice. When she the one setting up the freak, she's setting them up.
Boy,
I told you, man. It come a point. Now I'm not saying she wasn't a victim. Cassie was a victim, but it came a point where she was no longer a victim.
All these people victims then.
Who?
All these people saying similar stories about the way he controls situations with power. And
here's the thing, man. Here's the number one thing that we got in this world, bro. We all got a goddamn on me choice. But they let people with money get away and do whatever they want because they have no morals, because they want a piece of that money. And I'm not talking about Cassie right now. I'm talking about the people around him that enabled him to do what he did. You just asked the question, like, did they have a choice? You absolutely have a choice every time.
But bringing up doggone, like, a lot of loopholes of him killing Michael Jackson, Prince.
Well, you listen to too much AI.
No, for real, man.
Man, ain't no, there your algorithm go. They ain't no, he ain't killed no Prince.
Why did Michael Jackson, the dude who they say drug Michael Jackson, started working for Diddy?
Because he a doctor that do drugs. They give out drugs. It's the same. It's the same way drug dealers would go find some money.
Yeah, Nova team did it.
I'm not team Diddy.
Yeah,
Diddy. Hey,
Nova done drugged somebody before and trying to like.
Diddy need to be locked under the prison. He actually need to be in an electric chair because he's trifling.
You find every loophole to make sure to say that the woman's fault though. That's what's going on right now.
I ain't blaming her. I'm not blaming her. I'm saying Diddy's guilty.
That boy trying to backpedal his ass.
I'm not trying to backpedal. I said it from the jump. I'm not trying to victim blame. I'm saying Diddy's guilty. That's the first thing I said. Diddy's guilty. He's a turd. He needs to be locked up. But it became a point where Cassie was no longer a victim in all this. She was a perpetrator in these crimes.
But you don't think like you can reach a level of abuse to what's that term called where you get
Stockton
beat so much?
syndrome? Stockton. It's the Stockton, whatever that is. Stockton, whatever.
Good God. I don't think that's the name of it.
See, that's the thing that we keep giving to people. We keep giving them an out for their choices. Oh, well, you was under a tremendous amount of pressure. So for like 11 years,
Man, look at them.
You just had to do it. You had to conform too. When you
in slavery, when they were whipping them boys with them whips and they were beating the hell out of them, and they got to a certain point.
All they do now, them same people, you in church now. You just go to church.
Well, you go to the Chicago Navy boat and read the same damn doctrine. They give you a chaplain when you about to jump off that motherfucker to talk to. Niggas don't believe in God till they in jail.
I'm just saying, man, it's just like this whole case, like everybody's known for years that I don't like guys like Diddy because they use power to control people, and people are so weak and feeble-minded because they just want to be around power, people with money and stuff, and they just let them get away with whatever. Man, I didn't feel like I could do anything. If somebody gonna kill me, bro, I'm not finna let you go pay somebody to kill me. If I'm standing next to you and I know you gonna kill me, bro, I'm gonna stab you in the neck. I'm gonna shoot you. I'm gonna die. We both gonna die. So then now, nobody on your staff getting paid because you dead.
See, I think we're talking from a position to where we're like, I don't think we ever been around powerful people like that.
I
that can control your whole.
We have. I have. And I stood 10 toes. Man, you ain't finna do that around me.
He beat
I'm
you.
not the one. Huh? Hell no. Why? I wish they would, bro. I wish they would. Nah, I just ain't. I'm a stand up guy, man. You can ask anybody. I'm a stand up guy, bro. I'm the one that's gonna say, nah, I ain't with it, bro. This ain't right. I'm gonna Charleston White everybody in here. Y'all try to do that.
I just think like if you watch that movie Sinners, do you what about voodoo culture?
What about it?
What's your take on voodoo culture? You don't believe in it? You don't think that's a real thing?
You gotta believe whatever's happened to you, bro. You gotta believe in all that.
You don't. But
if you believe in it, it's gonna happen to you.
So it's a thing, though, right? You can be.
That's the thing.
You can put.
If they believe in it, yeah. If you don't believe in it, they can't possess you.
No, I've seen kids get stuff put on them, and the child don't believe it. So what do you say to that?
What happened? What happened with the child?
They came back from the islands, and all of a sudden they
just had ADHD, bro. They had red dye. That's all. The kid was just bad. Trey, the kid just bad, bro. You can't say
all that doggone voodoo culture in New Orleans and Louisiana. You don't think is a real thing?
If you believe in it, bro. If you believe in it, it can possess you, bro. If you believe in it.
Like I said, I've seen like kids and stuff get like stuff happen to them. So I wouldn't say if it's solely. If
what happened to the kid? Tell me what happened to the kid that came from the island.
She was handicapped. She went to the island, a perfect healthy child, and came back handicapped.
She could have just got sick, bro.
No,
it happens.
It don't just happen, bro. Especially if you in. I would think like you in New Orleans, you probably would have seen something like that. But in South Florida and then different Caribbean islands, this stuff happen all the time where people like get roots and stuff put on them. And then they come back years later.
On me, bro. I'm good.
No, but I was thinking about the movie Sinners when it was talking about like how it was different levels of what control people.
Okay, go ahead. I'm gonna say one thing. The whole premise of it is again, it goes to what I said. If you believe in it, basically those demons will actually come into the house. You control what comes into your soul. You control that.
I gotta believe.
Huh?
So you don't believe there's a God?
If you allow that demon could only come inside if they were allowed. That's why they asked for permission.
Is what you're saying.
I ain't say that. Where did you get that from? I'm saying for the demon to take hold of you in your home, which is your vessel, which is your protection, you have to invite these demons into your house. Mm-hmm. It's the only way they come in. It's the only way they get you. Unless you walk outside where there's demons everywhere and you free fall. It's a free fall. But if you're in the sanctity of your home and your protection, whatever happens to you, you invited it. You let that in. You invite that in. You invite that demon into your vessel, into your domain.
I think you don't know what you believe right now. That's okay.
What you mean? I don't know what I believe. Like you gotta believe something.
Like, you'll say like, but you believe in church. You go to church.
Just because I don't believe in church don't mean I don't believe in God. I don't have to go to church. You don't have to go to church to believe in God.
So you believe in there's a devil then? So you believe there's an evil spirit?
I believe.
You believe in the other. Like how can you not think that there's two different spirits? Like you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm just saying, bro. Like at the end of the day, bro, ain't no church in the wild, and you just live good and live righteous and watch what you invite into your life. Just watch what you invite. What you invite.
Yeah, it's a whole lot of devilish stuff that's going on in that industry, man. And I think it's just like getting exposed. And it's getting exposed, I guess, at a higher volume versus like the Harry Weinsteins and the Jerry Epsteins. And it just seems like we're so engulfed in everything that's around this case. Mm-hmm. And it makes you wonder, like why is this being pumped out on every media outlet? You know what I'm saying? At a high volume, like you got wars that's going on.
And they ain't even talking about it.
Before the election, everybody was talking about, Palestine and whatnot, but now nobody talking about it, but people out there dying. And all we talking about is baby oil, freezer meat, and penetration. But I do think it's
a wild time. It's a wild time we're in, bro, to be honest with you, man. And you're right, bro. The distraction, but we easily can turn it off. We could turn the TV off, like K-Dot said. Turn the TV off.
I don't think it's that easy, though. I think
it's addicted. A war going on outside. No man is safe from. Yo,
bars, hot lava.
I'm spitting. Nah, but
So you don't think there's more into it with the mom situation though, and them settling that debt, or one asking for the 20 stacks
that's
and then
another thing, bro. That's another thing, bro. How your family involved in this, and you still go up over there and still getting your head knocked between the Washington. Again, at some point, you stop being the victim, bro. At some point, you stop being the victim. Like, how, bro, I just don't understand how somebody, hey, come back here so I can beat you.
she probably was possessed, bro.
Okay,
She probably was possessed. He probably put that dog on. You know what I'm
get in
saying?
my
Like,
car. I'm on my way to get beat.
he got that one song where he's like, "You want to walk with me or you want to walk with God?" Or you know what I'm saying? Like, he
Like, what's the
probably
conversation you have with your parents? Daddy beat me. Hey, baby, go get that money. It's okay. Go get that money.
golly, all they them people that cool with it.
They got to. Man, my daughter come home. My daughter come home and say this man that beat me, peed on me, made me do sexually abuse me.
What you gonna do?
What any good father would do.
Call Donald Trump.
Drag him from the river, dump his body in Chuck Yard, leave a note around his neck, reading badass. I'm just saying, bro. I can't sit there, man. Look, I would hope that I would have poured into my daughter enough to know that if she gonna come tell me this, she already know what's gonna happen, but that she wouldn't stay in a situation like this. You know what I'm saying? But again, when they get that money, when they get that bread, that's what happens.
What happened to that one girl who was talking about all these parties? She just like up and disappeared. She was talking about
Because man, listen, again, where they daddy at? How your
hey,
daddy let you get
don't
beat?
say
I'm just saying, where your daddy at? Would you allow your daughter to be in something like that, Trey? To stay in a situation like that?
no, but I know people who have been in that situation.
But what would you do if your daughter came home and said, "Hey, the dude I'm with beat me, peed on me"? You gonna ask how much money he got?
No, I'm gonna raise my daughter not to even put herself in that situation.
Exactly.
But
if it just happened,
I don't even want to if that in my life. But if I know somebody that happened to that's close to me, my first instinct will be find a way to get them safe and to a place where they feel safe to be able to communicate everything
shit
that's
in my
going on. I
house.
think eventually she got to that space with her hero. You know what I'm saying? He put the cape on. You know what I'm saying?
Well, can we ask Stephanie why though? Why did they stay?
You got to read it out and let the people know for the listening audience what Steph just said.
Stephanie said, I know educated and successful women who have stayed with men who have been verbally and physically abused for years.
Yeah, she right. Remember old girl? She came on and said the same thing. You know what I'm saying?
All right, we got choices, bro. You choose to let that person keep beating on you, man. At some point, you got to stand up for yourself and take action, bro. Take action.
Some of these women ain't got a daddy to go to.
They gotta.
Now they Rambo.
Telling you, Jay, it's like the parents who let their daughters spend time with R. Kelly. They chasing fame and money on the backs of their children. Cassie came home because Cassie communicating with her family that, man, he's beating me again. Sean's tripping
listen
out.
to her mama testimony, bro.
What's your mama saying?
Her mama was saying that she was trying to put hands on Puff, man. On Diddy, on Sean P, whatever his name is these days.
Man, she was putting Diddy. She was putting Cassie right back on the plane to go see Diddy. Go on, baby. Go on, go. Man, I would lock you, bro. Bro, if my daughter tells me this, at a minimum, I'm going to the police. At a minimum, I'm going to the police.
And if he don't put that woo on her.
So why didn't her mom and them go to the police? Because, like, you don't care. You don't care.
Sure a lot of people don't went to the police.
Listen, we all going. No, they didn't. Where the police reports at? My thing is, you tell me this, and you scared that you're gonna die. He gonna have to kill all of us then.
I'm pretty sure there's a bunch of police reports around this stuff now. I'm pretty sure a bunch of people don't went to the police.
Where is that, bro?
Man, I think if you got
But he need to be under the jail. He need to be under the jail. And people, you have a voice. You have a choice. Please don't stay in an abusive relationship. Please don't allow that abuse, verbally, physically, to keep going on. You have a voice. You have an outlet. You have protections. This person, get away from them. They have networks to hide you, to shelter you, to move you along. At the end of the day, you have power.
And she ended up finding shelter in the workout man. Now you trying to tell her to leave her only safe space. You trying to tell that man to go ahead and just dump her, kick her to the curb.
Why did they break up? Why did they finally break up? But he didn't go kill the person, the trainer, but he allegedly supposed to go shoot and do all this up to other people, but he didn't do it to him. Why? Because if he's gonna do it, he would have did it.
Man, the power dynamics though, dog. I think that's what you gotta be like mindful of with this shit. Like what he said? I missed that one. What was the question?
No, they said, well, personally, sure. I guess it was talking about the hide you. Like I was saying, if you come to the, I don't know which hide she talking about. I spoke on two hides. If you come to me, I'm gonna hide you. Like if you fear for your life, if you tell me that somebody is abusing you, I'm not gonna let you leave.
So
I'm
you
gonna
gonna
go get you
hide a
help.
note at the donut shop?
No, you pull up. Put it like this, Trey. You put hands on somebody that come to me. Pull up, Trey. Pull up. Double tapping. We're gonna see where we're hiding. We're gonna see where we're hiding.
That ain't hiding. That's us going, hey, let's go get him. We about to
No,
march
they ain't
together.
going to get him. That's you pulling up. And I'm letting you know. I ain't doing all that talking. Oh, you ain't coming up over here, all that. Nah, I'm shooting you soon as you step. Soon as your car comes to a stop and halt, and you get out the car, I'm shooting you.
Damn.
And you can do all that
all.
crying.
So you leave your family and you leave with the clothes on your back usually.
When you run, yeah, but you leave with your life. Your life is more valuable than anything in a bank account. Your health.
Well, that's what her best friend just said on the last joint when they had brought her up, who was a model who had went to Jamaica, I think, with them.
Mm-hmm.
And she witnessed him beat her up in Jamaica, and then all she was looking around, her first instinct was, all right, if we're gonna run, I gotta make sure I have something.
Man, I don't want to hear all that after the fact, bro. You watch somebody get beat up and y'all just jumping on the plane like it's normal.
Oh, they was already in Jamaica.
But I'm just saying, you got back on the plane to come to the States like it's normal, bro. Like
they ended their friendship though.
But she ain't gonna report it to the police or nothing, bro. A real friend, bro, go call the police.
You gonna go back to the States and go call the police?
No, I'm going to Jamaica. I'm doing whatever. If I gotta go back to the States too. Bro, you is not finna beat somebody in front of me, dog. I'm not finna let you beat somebody in front of me and just sit there and be like, we not normal no more, bro.
I just gotta see all the information, but I'm pretty sure like a lot of people
Bro, they didn't report it. That's all I need to know. They didn't report it, but you wait till years later, they suffer more abuse to say something, bro. I don't care if we lose friendship or not, bro. I'm going to report.
Man, Aubrey O'Day, she been trying to report stuff for years now.
She been in the blogs. Reporting to the blogs and reporting to news ain't reporting, bro. A report is going into the police station, putting dates, times, location, names, everything. What happened? That's reporting, bro. Sitting up here just like watching your friend get beat and then want to cry now, like 15 years after the fact. Man, I'm not finna watch you get beat, bro. A real friend ain't gonna let that happen to you. Not finna let you get stumped out like that. Not gonna happen, bro.
Mm-hmm. I think, if you're a billionaire, you probably got a lot of people in your doggone disposal that can take care of
well, it is what it is at the end of the day. You can say, and I'll be in court. I filed a police report. I sent letters to the newspapers and everybody. But Trey, I got to get up out of here, bro.
I understand, man. You got to go thaw out that freezer meat.
Cuddy called the police because his car was blown up. He didn't call the police because Cassie got beat up. Cuddy called the police and they investigated and they didn't find anything that linked it back to Diddy or whoever did it.
Man, Cuddy been trying
That's
to say
his car blown up. That's not.
People like
he didn't watch Cassie get beat up. I'm talking about Cassie get beat up. He was a victim and he reported his crime. I mean, it's kind of hard to hide the explosion.
You don't think he saw her get beat up too?
If he saw bro, he an idiot.
Cuddy been trying to say, man, go ahead. Man, everybody done saw that girl get beat up.
All right, though, man.
All right, man. It's the Culture Uncut podcast, man. Hey, check out my. You see the swag, ain't it?
Mm-hmm.
Like you don't see the swag. You better have that EAV merch coming out soon with that cup gear on it.
All right, my boy. We'll be back tomorrow.
That lady about to tell you wrong on everything.